The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Welcome to Mr. versus Mrs. LaGrasso versus LaGrasso right here on Vince Russo's The Brand and Big Vito Brand Audio. I'm the Mrs. Part. I am Noel. This is the Mr. Part, my husband, Big Vito LaGrasso. This is our Christmas extravaganza.
It's the BIGV from the LOG coming to you live, baby, live. There is no jive. I just finished doing 2 other podcasts. This is number 3 on the night because I'm dynamite, out of sight, with the pay-per-view on, but we ain't watching that because we're concentrating on Mr. and Mrs. for the Russo brand. Noel, how is your Christmas going, girl?
I don't know. How does it look?
Everything is looking good. We have a tradition, or I started this tradition. Let's do the 12 days of Christmas. Every day you get a gift. So
randomly, too.
Randomly.
Okay. Is that even a
so
time?
This year, and last year, I was not available on Christmas Eve. I was available on Christmas Day. So I decided to do a gift a day. Obviously, there's more gifts. So you're talking 12 plus gifts.
Yeah, sometimes you get an extra gift, like if you're feeling
No,
down.
but Noel Harlow's got a bunch of gifts. Anyway, that's the way I roll. That's the way I do things. That's the way I treat my ladies. You know what I mean? Give them gifts.
I'm very happy with my gifts. I have got a lot of nice. But look, I'm very decked out. Is this your holiday attire? I got the Disney pass holder exclusive shirt. My nails are done. I'm all Christmassy up. I got my hair did. But you're just got your big Vito
What are you talking about?
Okay.
My eyebrows are done. My nails are done. I got the Big Vito brand jacket on for Christmas. See the Christmas colors. Thank you.
I have to make this have an appearance on the show as per request. He has arrived. Baby Yoda will be here tomorrow. Thank you, Mike Bucci. Nova, thank you. He's named after Vince Russo. The fans have now declared his name to be Chewbacca, like bro. Instead of Chewbacca, he's Chewbacca, but he's Vince Russo Jr. Do you know what Baby Yoda's name is?
No.
Vito Jr. He doesn't have any hair. Yay! So he made an appearance, guys, as I promised. He's been on the show. Now he's going to go back over here, watch the pay-per-view. Does it bother you I play with toys?
Yes.
Immensely bother you?
Yes.
Why did you cuss out the Chewbacca yesterday? Why did you cuss out Vince Russo yesterday? Vince Jr.?
Because it was terrible.
Well, you cussed him out. You told him, motherfucker, I don't like you. And he just went, and you just cussed him.
You got to break into the Vito brand, the BIGV from the LOG. Got to meet some way.
Well, you cussed that poor little thing out. I think it's because you have some kind of animosity because I named him after Vince. I think he looks like Vince.
No, I hate Vince Russo, so.
That's what I've heard this all week. And then when I told you that his name was Vince Russo Jr., you cussed him out. So I figured this week we're going to have a debate. It may be heated. It usually is when it's us. Vince is my friend. I don't hate Vince. I love Vince. You all the time say you hate Vince, even though he's supposed to be your best friend.
Yes.
This week, is Vince Russo the actual Grinch?
Yes.
Now you know what side Vito is taking. Vince Russo, Vito claims, is the actual Grinch. He's going to tell you why. Vince is my friend. I don't think he's a Grinch. I'm going to tell you why I don't think so. Vito, I'm going to let you lead off. You watched the pay-per-view. I saw your eyes. You watched the pay-per-view. I'm going to let you lead off, Vito. You tell me, why is Mr. Vincent Russo the Grinch?
You know, Vince Russo, I've been carrying this son of a bitch for years. People forget I broke him in the business. People forget that I carried him. I actually helped him get his first job at the WWE.
That is the truth. He told me that.
It's the truth. But when you talk about doing things, Vince Russo never, ever, ever sends me a fruit basket, never thanks me. He's got 30 years of chaos in his life from the wrestling business. Do you think he thanks me on a regular basis? He don't even call me. Now, I hope everybody out there in Vince Russo land who's with the bro. Where do you think he got the bro from? I'm the bro.
So you're telling me that the bro means you, that you are the bro?
I am the bro. Who else would take his back? Who else would fight his battles? Tell me one person. I'm waiting.
Oh, Stevie Richards and Ben Hameen. Oh, excuse the thunder, guys. We're having a very bad storm.
Stevie Richards and Ben, where they been? Well, Ben has been on my show.
Ben has been on your show. He was on your show.
So Ben has been. But Stevie Richards?
That's another one of my friends. We're Quiet Storm buddies. You remember the radio stations back in the days of Quiet Storm? It's my Quiet Storm buddy. Why do you hate all my friends?
Because they're jobbers.
But I don't think that's fair, Vito. Honestly, I did see your hurt the other day, and I'll give you an example. Wonderful lady who listens to the show, Nancy Larson, is a fan of ours. She sent beautiful chocolate-covered strawberries to the house this weekend, right? For Christmas. She wants to say Merry Christmas. So the gate calls and says, Mr. LaGrasso, we have a fruit delivery for you. And Vito got all excited because he thought Vince sent him a fruit basket after all these years. And then when it came in, even though it was great because Nancy sent us fruit, he was a little sad because it wasn't a fruit basket from Vince. But Vince gave you a bonus this month, correct?
No.
Yes, he did.
I didn't see it.
Okay, well, he did give you a bonus this month. And I don't think on my... What are you doing? You're so weird today. I don't think Vince is a Grinch. Vince is my friend. We watch a lot of the same TV shows together. You know, he reaches out to people. He checks on people. Like, I know he doesn't call you, but I text with him like on a daily.
Exactly. He doesn't call me, and I'm the one who got him into this business.
Well, maybe he feels bad because he hit you in the head with that bat that time.
You know, I'm tired of Vince Russo getting all the, I'm tired of Vince Russo getting abused by Cornette. I'm tired of Vince Russo getting abused by Bischoff. I'm tired of Vince Russo getting abused by Pritchard. I'm tired of Vince Russo being abused by wrestling. Why can't they direct their anger at me? I like to fight back.
That makes no
Nobody
sense.
ever fights back with me.
Well, they don't have any heat with you. I really don't know why they have it with Vince, but yeah. Here's the thing, Vito, is like you're all upset about Vince and you want to call him a Grinch, but now you want everybody to give you the heat. I think you just want to fight with somebody. Vince Russo is worse than Kenny Bolin. You said the K word.
It's terrible, but it is. And everybody remembers my Kenny Bolin Christmas. So you want a job at Podcast?
Well, now none of us have jobs at Podcast One.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened? Now let's not rehash that. Anyway, listen, I have a special friendship with Vince, I feel. And, every time I see you doing something silly at Disney World, I take a picture and secretly send it to Vince so we can laugh at you behind your back.
What?
I think that's like a good thing. He probably has that picture of you doing the worker shake with Winnie the Pooh framed on his wall. We laughed so hard that day.
But you see, that's the thing. Vince Russo laughs behind my back, does things behind my back. But when Vince Russo called out Hogan and I was sharing a locker room with Hogan, it was just me and him, who took Vince's back? When Vince had beef with Goldberg, who took Vince? When Vince had beef with the whole WCW locker room, who was his boy?
Wait, I have to counteract these during the debate. Number one, maybe Vince is a little butthurt because, one, you were sharing a room with Hulk Hogan and locker room that night, but where's your favorite place to go on the planet?
Hogan's.
Right, Hogan's restaurant, and they're opening back up. Where were you every Sunday when Hogan's had the restaurant in Clearwater?
Hogan's.
With who?
Hogan and Jimmy Hart.
Okay, maybe Vince is a little butthurt, like you turned on him.
Well, he doesn't have a Russo's.
How do you know that? You don't go to Colorado anymore. He probably has a Russo's there, but you don't go there. No, you're over at Hogan's all the time. Maybe he's a little butthurt about that. Now, Goldberg, we'll move into the Goldberg section.
Right.
I do recall that you were in the ring with Vince, supposed to be getting his back, and you hit him in the back of the head with a bat and then helped Goldberg bury him in the desert. I mean, maybe there's a little heat there, Vito.
Because he deserved it. He was treating me like shit. He put me in a match with Kevin Nash and Jared
But he
and
was
Steiner.
giving you a chance to elevate yourself, and here you went. You turned on him. You hit him with a bat, like you were getting revenge from the first bat hit when he hit you with a bat. But then you buried him in the desert. Now you're going to come out here and say, "Oh, what has he done for me lately?" What should he? You're perpetrating. Is perpetrating the right word? Perpetrating. You're over at Hogan's restaurant all the time. You're watching the pay-per-view. We can't have his TV on.
I'm telling you.
You don't even know what I said.
I'm listening to your nonsense.
You're at Hogan's restaurant. You're with Goldberg burying him in the desert. And then you're going to come out here and act like you did him some big favor?
I did do him a favor.
What? Didn't you just say you broke him into wrestling?
I did.
Okay, so what does Vince hate more than anything?
Wrestling.
Then you wonder why he doesn't call him. You want to call him the Grinch for the holiday season.
He is a Grinch.
No, I don't think so.
He's a horrible, horrible, wicked, wicked man.
No, I don't think he's a wicked. I think that Vince is mad because you're supposed to be his best friend. And what do? You're over there at Hogan's restaurant. You're hitting him with a bat and Goldberg burying him in the desert. Like, well, what else are you doing? You call him on his phone and yell in his voicemail. Hey, what are you doing over there? Both of you yelling in each other's voicemail.
That's
Is
him.
it even a friendship anymore? I mean,
I don't know. He's just miserable.
I don't think he's miserable. He has brought me so much joy with our discussions on Seinfeld and reality television and laughing at you together. Look, I apologize.
Who's that?
My brother. I'm sorry. My brother's calling. I'm sorry. He's probably calling to tell you something because sports are on. Anyway, Vito, you sit here and you act like you're an innocent party this whole thing. When you wanted to move to Florida and we were selling our house in Pennsylvania and you had to get a place here temporary till we got our house here, who helped you find a place? Who was on the phone all night trying to help you find a place? And then you got up and you yelled at the both of us for being loud on the phone. Did you not? You said, I'm trying to sleep, Russo and Noel. Did you not? When we were trying to find a place to stay. I don't remember this day. It happened.
And when it came time for me to find a house, when I went to Florida, right, so you could live your dream, I had to go to place to find a place. But I was the one on the internet looking at, wow, this looks good. Champions Gate, Florida.
But Vince and I were up looking for a place for you to stay until we got the place here. And what happened? You woke up, you and Vince are too loud, and you yelled at us. And Vince will back this story up. You yelled at me and Vince when we were trying to help you live your dream of moving back to Florida from Pennsylvania. This happened.
I hated living in Pennsylvania.
You hate everything.
Do I hate living in Florida?
Sometimes. Because then you go, it's not Tampa. Do you not? Do you not? Every time we leave Disney World and you see the sign that says Tampa, do you not go, Tampa?
I want to live in Tampa.
No, we're not living in Tampa. We're living right here.
All right.
This is where we live now. You have family here. You can't leave here.
What family do I have?
Your sister lives down the street. Your niece lives down the street.
They could drive.
Disney World is down the street, and I can't drive.
Yeah. We live here near Disney World because of you. Not because of me.
I have to have some things. You live on your golf course because of you. No, I'm starting to see why you think Vince is the Grinch. I'm starting to think you're the Grinch.
No, Vince is the Grinch.
No way. Guys, we're going to need you to vote on this. Do you think Vince Russo is the Grinch of Grinches?
Yes.
He's very adamant about this, but he's the one at Hogan's. He's the one that hit him with the bat. He's the one that buried him in the desert. I'm just his friend. I don't think Vince Russo is the Grinch. I think Vince is a very, very nice man who has a wonderful podcast and loves all of you very much, even you.
What a jock sniffer you are.
I'm not a jock sniffer.
I'm the one who got you involved
friends.
with the Russo brand. I'm the one who brought you here. Just like I brought in so many people to the Russo brand.
Who did you bring to the Russo brand?
Angel from the Baldies.
Angel doesn't say that. I haven't heard Angel say you brought him in.
Hold on. I've gotten so many people jobs in wrestling, just like I got you a job here at the Russo brand and everybody else.
Who else?
There was a gentleman named, everybody remembers Spider. Remember Spider?
You're going all the way back.
No, I'm going. We're going
Rico?
way back. Okay.
Oh my God.
When and like someone used to make a fool of him, but I brought him on the Russo brand. You know what he is now? He's a referee at Impact and he's a head referee at OVW. Right?
That's because of you.
I gave him a start. Made him relevant.
Who else did you bring to the brand?
Angel from the Baldies.
There's only other person. So you brought in Spider Rico and Angel from the Baldies.
That's two.
But Angel doesn't put you over like you did.
No.
Is Angel even your friend?
No, he's not either. He's a jerk.
He's the other person you say.
Right? Does he send me anything? No. Does he bring me anything? No. When I'm doing my auction, when I'm selling merchandise, by the way, I have a WrestleMania jacket, 22 for sale. It's $1,000. I have a WCW Nitro jacket. That's for sale. 20 years old. You can't find this nowhere. $1,000. The ECW jersey, $1,000. I have some other items. You want to have an item for Christmas? Hit us up. Do these guys do anything to help me pay my bills? Absolutely not.
So that makes somebody the Grinch because they
are
don't pay your
Grinches.
bills? Because people don't pay your... Am I a Grinch?
No. Not because people pay my bills. People buy the merchandise or people buy me something from my wish list for Christmas.
You did get something. We've got stuff all weekend.
Yeah, I know
People
that. I'm telling you. Somebody sent me some protein shakes.
Andy Lawless.
Andy Lawless. I love you, bro. Yo.
So he's your new best friend now.
Yeah, because
Andy's a wonderful person, but he's your new best friend now?
Yeah, I didn't even have to ask. If you notice, people, I didn't advertise my wish list on Amazon for this Christmas.
You brought it up last show. You brought it up the last show, Vito. You said, I have a wish list. You brought it up the last show.
You are a hater just like Russo.
I'm not a hater. I am not a hater, but I don't think Vince is a Grinch. You think everybody's now Angel from the Baldies is a Grinch?
He is a Grinch.
Does he know you're running around calling him a Grinch?
I really don't care. I hope he watches the show.
You just had Ben Hameen on. Grinch?
No, Ben Hameen has now been to the major leagues. He was stuck in AAA at the Russo brand. As soon as he got on the BIGV from the LOG show, he elevated himself, jumped. Got out of the stick in the mud Russo. He's been with the Russo brand. You know why? Because he took my spot that I vacated to go on and do my own thing for Raw and SmackDown, right? So now he got that spot. And then what did I do? I reached down and brought him up from developmental.
Is anybody believing this bullshit? I'm curious.
I put him on the BIGV from the LOG brand.
Every week, the drinks get stronger.
It does. All right, and then where did you go yesterday?
Where did I go yesterday?
Noel went to the country club yesterday.
Oh, God. Are we going to talk about what I did yesterday?
On the BIGV from the LOG tab. Lily Fox went there with her, and they got treated like superstars. I wasn't there, but they got treated like they always do. Right? Tab was nothing. It's like minuscule. Pay the tip.
We
right?
got heat, by the way, over this. So finish your story.
You got heat for what?
For you. You got heat with me over this.
For what?
Okay, here, I'm going to lay it out for you. All right. So we wanted you to come with us, and you said no because you spent the night before with us. This is your own sister, your own wife, and your own niece. So we took the golf cart. We go down to the country club to have drinks. No Vito. So Lily Fox goes, let's rib Vito because we're a family of ribbers. So we're like, okay. So Joey, our bartender, Joey, we're like, Joey, want to rib Vito? And he's like, hey, I'll text Vito and tell him your card has been declined just to rile him up because he gave me cash. So why is my card getting declined? He gave me cash. So we were going to get him to come down there anyway. You never showed up.
Because I didn't believe it. I said, I gave her
No,
cash.
but when we came in the house, you go, your guy's card got declined. And I'm like, you're standing there in a bathroom. You couldn't come down and like help us out. Like already we have to like in advance request your presence to go have a drink at the grill. But now like when you find out our card gets declined, you don't even show up. You would just leave us hanging to wash dishes or what have you.
You would down the road.
But still, you would just leave us hanging to
But
wash
you
dishes.
you go in and enjoy my endeavors and milk up everything on the Big Vito brand.
I hate when you refer to yourself as the Big Vito brand. It's
ridiculous. You got some nerve.
No, because we needed you. I mean, it was a rib, but we needed you to come down and pay the tab. And we come in the door and he's like, hey, your card got declined. Who does that? Why didn't you come down and help us? Your wife, your sister, your niece down the street. And you're standing here in a silk bathrobe talking shit.
Silk bathrobe.
Oh, here
fresh from the pool. As you can notice, I'm very tan, looking good. But why do I got to run to go do something? You know, my sister Lily had a credit card. That wasn't declined, was it? Put it on your shit. I gave them cash. I put them with my people, and my people took care of them, right? Better than anybody else.
Dear Lord. People were happy not to see you there. They were like, oh, great. He's not going to talk shit today. Mm-hmm. Even the guy that runs the place, Matt, goes, we didn't have any potatoes anyway, because you're always ribbing him about the potatoes all the time. Anyway, go ahead. So we went there, we drank, we came back. Then what happened?
Then you drank some more. And
I didn't drink anymore.
Yeah, these guys were sloshed because the martinis were at premium. It's not even they use the second tier. They use top shelf when they go.
We had a lot of martinis.
Yeah, a lot of martinis.
Your sister was the one that goes, another round. And I was like, this is not going to end well.
That's why my sister, right? And you look at her and say, you are a Saturday night 2 for $20 special. You're good for one night only. You're too expensive.
And that's why you won't hang out with us.
Exactly. She's too expensive.
So then I'm going to put this on the podcast, but I'm a little embarrassed about what I did next. You did the auction. Mm-hmm. And I did it. And I made it through the auction. Mm-hmm. And then what did I do?
What did you do?
I bought some sexy PJs because Vito likes sexy PJs.
Right.
And you laughed at me. When I came out in my sexy PJs with the cookies on them, you laughed at me.
Because you couldn't stand up straight. You had this stupid look on your face.
I never stand up straight.
It was ridiculous. I'm like,
you laughed at me. I was trying to be sexy. That was my effort of being sexy.
Sexy drunk.
I was like,
slurring your words.
Hey, I was like, why don't you come eat these cookies under the tree? And you just looked at me like that look on your face right now. That's what you gave me.
And then when I get up this morning.
What?
Shooting Z's heavily. As I got up, shaved, got my sexy bathrobe on, But
nobody wants to see that.
They all want to see it. Anyway. Right, I put all the breakfast stuff out. I said, I'm making my wife a nice breakfast this morning. Got everything. I go to, and I was like, and all you heard was Z's. She was sound asleep.
But I was up at 4:30 in the morning, and I went back to bed at 9, and you were shooting Z's.
When?
This morning. I was up at 4:30 in the morning.
At 4:30 in the morning, you're supposed to be sleeping.
Well, I don't sleep like normal people.
Okay. So that's a ridiculous statement.
I was up first. I was up with the birds. Early bird gets the worm, son.
No, early bird gets the pancakes and eggs.
That's the other thing. The pancakes. Your sister pointed out you're trying to make me fat by making
How am I making you fat by
lost weight?
How am I making my wife fat when I cook for her every day?
You make fat pancakes. She said you make fat ass pancakes for me on purpose to make me fat.
That is so stupid because
she said you like fat chicks.
Her husband doesn't cook nothing for her.
He does cook. He cooks all the time.
Not like me.
She doesn't like breakfast.
She doesn't even like him. It's true.
Vito, here's the thing. You think Vince Russo's a Grinch.
Yes.
I think he's not a Grinch, but he may have reasons to complain about your behavior in the past. So we need you guys to vote to decide.
Vote.
Do you think Vince Russo is a Grinch Or do you think Vito has just over the years turned on him and maybe he's just a little tired of Vito, but he's not a Grinch?
No.
Guys, vote. Twitter at Magic capital T Spiller. You got 5 days to vote Vito. I wanted to tell you that last week's vote, you lost terribly.
Really?
Yeah, like 80% of the people decided that In the Ghetto is not a Christmas song.
That's okay, because did they all tune in to listen to it?
In the
Yes.
Ghetto might have went up on the charts.
Exactly. So they listened to the BIGV from the LOG, became number 1 on the charts because you marks listened to me.
Oh my God. How did you get my mother to say In the Ghetto was a Christmas song?
Right. Her mother, my mother-in-law,
The big dog.
the big dog, who loves me dearly for taking the stress off a plate.
I am not stressful. My mother loves me.
Bullshit.
You're just jealous. You're just jealous my mommy loves me. Anyway, you lost. But this week, maybe he'll win, guys. Is Vince a Grinch? Isn't that? You have 5 days to vote, and we'll let you know the winner right back here next week on the show. Vito, we have a few minutes left. Is there anything that you would like to say to the people there? It's the holiday season.
I hope everybody has a great holiday. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your time. I hope everybody gets a lot of good presents. I hope no one's depressed. Enjoy your time. I mean, just do great things. If your life is kind of crappy right now, smile. It's Christmas. Don't be sad, right? Look outside. Try to do something to make yourself happy. But at the end of the day, just be safe and, just be safe.
Can we turn him on the show? Can we? I'm going to turn him on. It's very easy. You didn't have toys like this growing up, did you?
No, I don't have toys. I'm not a toy person.
Talk to him.
I don't like you. I hate you. You look like Vince Russo. It's true. It's damn true.
He's cute. How can you not like him?
All right, guys, we're closing this show.
All right,
Noel.
guys. I'll take it away. Can you hold this for me? Thanks,
No.
V. There you go. Guys, if you'd like to check us out on twitch.tv/The Big Vito Brand, make sure you subscribe if you're on Amazon Prime. You're on for free. Also, make sure you check us out on our audio podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts. You can check out Virtue.
Would you
and
get
The
this
Boys.
thing off me? He's crying.
Okay, I got him.
Thank God.
It's okay. I'll put him to sleep. It's okay. It's okay. You can.
You should shut the fuck up.
All right, I get him. You can check us out on audio podcasts, wherever you listen to your audio podcasts, on Pandora and iHeartRadio, et cetera, et cetera. We're also available on Alexa devices, so you can get us under Flash Briefings or on podcasts. And we want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, Merry Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. And that's it.
All right, guys. It's the BIGV from the LOG signing off. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Catch Getting Color. Catch all our shows. We're everywhere. Subscribe to the Big Vito Brand. Peace.
Bye.